Hi guys, James here. Welcome to Topoldigo's Modworks, and we've got the final part of build update part 3 of Tamiya's Ford GPA. Now, obviously, it doesn't look as much as gone on with the GPA. However, said chappies are a little bit painted. Still waiting for the flesh to dry again, because it took me several attempts to get right. So there we go. Hopefully, once the flesh is dry, I'll get them flat clear coated. Then I've got to clean the airbrush out, unfortunately, because I'm painting silver before I do any weathering, because otherwise it will look very sparkly, which we don't want. And hopefully we'll get this wrapped up today. I've jinxed it by saying the final part, and it probably won't be, but hey ho, there's not a lot to go on here. We've got to fit the gun. We've got to fit the guns to the figures, and the steering wheel. Hopefully we've got to wait for the flesh to dry. It's very tricky. Don't want to make it a hot pink mess. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, after a little bit of swearing, we've got the figures assembled with their guns, glued their guns in place. Obviously the steering wheel is a push fit. I might have to nip that pip off the steering column to make it all fit, but we shall see. So I'll get these flat coated, and hopefully they should come out all right. And we can get them in. We can get the figures glued in before we do the weathering. But there's no point weathering the vehicles where the figures are going to be. So back in a bit. Right, that's the figures clear coated. So hopefully we might go a bit off screen here. We're going to try and fit get the driver in. Sorry about this. Right. Bum, 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 bum. I think, being brutal, I'm going to cut about that much off of the steering shaft. That's better. And then we'll get the driver to sit properly on his seat with the old faithful revel contactor. Right, that's the driver in. And then we'll get soldier A, which is this chap with a Thompson machine gun, sat in that seat. Right, so as you might have noticed, his little shovel got broken off, and it pinged off into the ether. Now this chap needs some steady placement. Oh, that squirrel's cross. There we go. And that was the figures in place. I think there's probably a cat around or a fox around. No, it's not Judo, because Judo's inside asleep. I think we'll leave that as is. Let that dry. Obviously, we'll have to touch up round his foot on the seat. So I shall pause it there, because this literally is going to take an hour or so to dry. So I don't want to rush it. So I'll see you back this afternoon. Okay, bye for now. And we're back. Yeah, I've got it weathered. As you can see, the oil is drying. I did basically a dust coat of XF51, followed by LP75. That's khaki drab and buff respectively. And obviously we've gone over it with a bit of oil, so that's Starship Filth and Burnt Umber for those who want to know. So we're going to let it dry off, because this lovely little seat is done. I mean, admittedly, I would have gone over the top of the detailing at some point, but unless I haven't not had the time. So I'll pause this here, and then we'll move outside onto the spinny thing, and you may see Judo, because Judo's wandering around in the garden being a naughty boy. So I'll see you in a bit. Back. So yep, she's on the spinny thing. I put Judo away because obviously he will help himself to my model kit, and that would be very bad. So yeah, again, kit was a joy to build, and the figures were amazing. I haven't done them justice, but I've tried my best. Yeah, well pleased. So apologies it's going in and out of focus because they keeps wanting to focus on the end of the bloody Bren gun. Never mind. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.